Welcome to RVN Travel Adventures. My name is Jesus Manuel Menagarza and I'm at Cleburne State Park. Cleburne State Park is about, I estimate, about 50 miles from my house. I was recently, yesterday for, celebrating my birthday, I was at downtown Cleburne, which is about 17 miles away. And it was very nice. We had a barbecue dinner down there. Relatively good. And I looked at my phone, and home in Fort Worth, Texas was 25 miles away. My campsite was 17 miles away, essentially equidistant. So let me do a quick report on what my impressions are of Cleburne State Park. This isn't my first time at this park, okay? This is my first time. So things are a bit more run down. Right over there, across this little tiny stream, taking a little bridge here, you can take the road. Essentially on the other side is the swimming area, and also the area where you can play volleyball. The kids can go play, with the different pieces of equipment over there, have a good time, and there's also a field, etc. So there's also the showers over there and the restrooms. I've been going to the restroom there quite often, and it's very disappointing. A lot of smells. Definitely not air conditioned. The only room that's air conditioned is the little hall they have there. I mean, yesterday they had a family reunion at that little hall, and people were jam-packed in there and having a great time. That's air conditioned, but the bathrooms, the shower facilities are not 100%. They're not air conditioned. So you can. So it sort of gets steamy in there, stinky in there, and they look a bit worn down, especially on this one over here. It's quite worn down, but not as bad as the one over there in the 40s. The prime area, which I really like, my wife and I really like over there. Some of the better campgrounds. They actually have full hookups. Over here we only have water and electricity. So we were down there and we went to the showers, and they were absolutely horribly beat up. The two showers, the handicapped and the regular shower, were absolutely shredded, destroyed, pieces of garbage. Need a total 100% makeover. And the restrooms, of course, were in bad shape, and of course it's not air conditioned also, so you can smell a certain amount of stench. It smelled pretty bad. It smells pretty bad. So of course I went down here by the swimming area, and they have a little pier, and I was here several years back and the pier wasn't working. Came back this time around, the pier wasn't working. Apparently it's always not working, so that's another thing. And again, like I always say about Texas state parks, I don't know if this is intentional or just by how the system works here, how they reserve a spot. I think it should be first come, first serve, personally. If you want to fill up this park, first come, first serve, maximum a week, and that's it. And if you want to come back, you have to wait 2 weeks to come back. Okay, so these people that want to, I know this one lady over here, I was talking to her, she goes, I get 2 weeks, and then I leave for a day, and I come back, and I get another 2 weeks. That's how I work it out when I'm doing some camping. So she has a system. She has a very nice motorhome, and she does it all the time here in Texas. So I would recommend, like across the way here, across the way there, all these spots to my left, a good half dozen are all empty. You went next to me, it's all empty. Okay, it's all empty because of the system they have here in place for the Texas park system. It's super disappointing. Super disappointing. I wanted to go over there by the 40s and get a spot. Full hookups. With full hookups, you can take showers every day, 5 times a day if you want, and wash and do your dishes and stuff like that. It's not an issue. It's not an issue. But luckily that's not an issue, because the showers down there are an absolute abomination. They're absolutely horrific. I wouldn't. A third world country will have better bathrooms than that. People living on the margins will have better bathrooms than that. This is absolutely a disgrace for the Texas park system. So again, first come, first serve. You can stay here for a couple weeks. If you want to come back to this specific park, you have to wait a week, at least, to come back to the park to be first come, first serve. So, you know, maybe even longer, maybe 2 weeks if you want. Because most of the spots here are empty. Again, let me emphasize that. Most of the spots are empty. Even on the weekend, today is Sunday, most of the spots here are vacant, empty. Again, I understand. If I was a park employee, I go, thank God they're empty because I have to do less work. I see the guys in their little, their John Deere little, you know, little ATVs, and they're walking around picking up a piece of garbage here, piece of garbage there, looking at the campsite. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's good enough. You know, it's good enough. And then they go back to their spot and have a beverage, relax, take it easy. You know, they got full hookups. They go take a shower, do whatever they need to do. You know, I just see them perusing, not necessarily doing some intense cleaning, just perusing. Okay, perusing. Again, I think the state of Texas, in my humble opinion, and years of experience living in the state of Texas. I've lived in here for about a dozen years now, and I have seen most of the parks. Sometimes I go to a park and I go, man, this is nice. Granite countertops, beautiful restrooms. This place has been redone and looks fabulous. This is not redone. This is the antithesis of that one. It's a piece of shit. Personally, it's a mess. And you know, some people, hey, it's a piece of shit. But I'm here having a good time with my kids, and we're roughing it. We don't expect, a 5-star hotel. We don't expect that. We don't expect that. But you should have some expectations. You know, you should have clean bathrooms that are working, that a handicapped person can go take advantage of, wheel their chair in there, take a nice shower, not go in there and see everything's trashed. None of the the faucets working, or any of the the shower heads are not working. Nothing's working. Absolutely nothing's working over there in the 40s. It's absolute travesty. So my wife and I, again, we're at a electrical side with water. And we're doing pretty good. It's a nice shaded spot. The person next door had to leave early because of too many flies, and definitely some flies and mosquito issues. But I can handle that. I can take care of that. But we're having a good time in here. Zero internet reception, zero Wi-Fi, zero anything here. TV receptions, hit or miss. If it's an overcast, horrible weather day, you're not going to get very good TV reception. But right now, it's pretty good. Clear skies. We're getting pretty good TV reception. I get the local. What do I get? The local Fox affiliate, and I also get the local CBS affiliate, and I also get the local NBC affiliate, and also get PBS and some of course, the myriad of religious channels. A couple weeks ago, I was at Lake Mineral Well State Park, and all I got was the mineral oil stations, and they're all religious-based, Christian religion. Not Jewish, not Islamic, not Zoroastrian, not any other religion, nothing. It's just some couple Christian channels, and they're all just reading from the Bible and say, hey, this is what you should do according to Jesus. Then he talked to me, and I'm telling you now. That's how it is, okay? So I hope you're doing fantastic. This is my little report. Hope you enjoyed my little report. Thanks for checking out my channel. Again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. And ring the bell for future notificaciones, for future notifications. Muchas gracias. Molto bene. Grazie. And of course, leave your kind and friendly comments below. Tell me about your experiences at Texas state parks. Some of you are going to say, hey, we love it. Oop, there's a fly on me. Gotta get rid of that before it gnaws into my flesh. Again, leave your kind and friendly comments below. Your opinions, your experiences would be greatly appreciated. And I've recently started memberships on this channel. You get badges. Yes, you get some stinking badges. So you get some badges. And also, when I put out a video, you at least get a couple hours, sometimes several days. You'll notice of this video so you can watch it ahead of everybody else. That's a benefit, I think. A benefit. I greatly appreciate all my new members and also folks that have checked out my Patreon page, patreon.com/JMMGarza. Again, muchos gracias. Hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. Don't forget to check out my photography website specific to this channel, rvta.myportfolio.com. If you want to visit my commercial website, you can visit my commercial website also. Here's another fly. jmmgarza.com. It's pretty simple. Links are typically in the description if I remember to put them there. From Cleburne State Park, the playground's over there, the swimming area is over there. I went fishing 5 days in a row and didn't catch anything at various spots. I didn't catch anything. I caught a bunch of little tiny fish, 4 or 5 inches. So I just tossed them back. I don't call those fish. I call that, just, little tiny fish. I like big fish. I want a big fish. How big should I get it? This big? This big? I want a big fish. When I grew up in San Jose, California, I used to just go over the mountain. 25 minutes later, I'd be at Santa Cruz Beach and Boardwalk, or Capitola Beach. I'm at the boardwalk there at the pier, and I'd be catching fish. Big fish. Big fish. Great time catching big fish. Over here, little baby fish. It's a different experience. It's a definitely different experience. Growing up in San Jose when it's hot like this, not even as hot as this. This is a humid hot. This is a horrible hot. But over there I would get hot, in the 80s, 85 degrees would be hot in San Jose. To cool off, I just go over the mountain, over the Santa Cruz Range, and I'd be in Santa Cruz, Capitola, Carmel, SoCal, all those areas, Watsonville. And I would go fishing, hang out, go to the beach, because it's cooler by the coast. Cooler by the coast. Well, if you want, you can go to San Francisco, and it's cooler down there. San Francisco is 65 degrees. When San Jose is 85 degrees. It's that dramatic. Over here, you keep going that way. You keep going that way for 100 miles. You keep going that way for 100 miles. You keep going that way for 100, 200, 500 miles. It's all the same weather. If it's hot here, it's going to be hot over there. It's going to be hot here. It's going to be hella hot over there, too. That's how it works in Texas. There is a reason why property values are more expensive in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's all about location. That fly, another fly. Location. That's my little spiel for the day. Hope you're doing fantastic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and leave your kind and friendly comments below. Abajo. Muchas gracias a todos ustedes. I've been, where am I? I'm at Cleburne State Park. I'm starting to get old. I turned 72 just recently. Again, I'm at Cleburne State Park, having a good time, relatively good time. My wife's, again, she has had a cough, some sort of cold, and that's been all week long. I felt pretty good, but it's limited us in our activities. Typically, she likes to go hiking left and right, go all over the place, but this trip, not so much. We didn't even bring our bikes, because I knew she wouldn't want to do that. Hope you're doing fantastic. From, where am I at? I almost forgot again. Where am I? Cleburne State Park. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.